Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at close of day. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Though wise men at their end know dark is right, because their words had forked no lightning, they do not go gentle into that good night. Good men, the last wave by, crying how bright their frail deeds might have danced in a green bay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. Wild men who caught and sang the sun in flight, and learned too late they grieved it on its way. Do not go gentle into that good night. Grave men near death who see with blinding sight, blind eyes could blaze like meteors and be gay. Rage, rage against the dying of the light. And you, my father, there on the sad height, curse, bless me now with your fierce tears, I pray. Do not go gentle into that good night. Rage, rage against the dying of the light.
Good morning, YouTube. The day one of ride started with getting up at 6 a.m. in the morning and pushing off to the breakfast point, Nimmo. Post the initial briefing and the riding positions were also decided. Instructions were very clear: not to overtake the road captain Ayaz Bhai and not fall behind the SUV that Jimmy was driving. Ayaz Bhai and Jimmy, both I'll be featuring in the next couple of vlogs to come, so I'll get used to these two names for sure, who were the pioneers of this particular road trip to make it successful. However, our machines for this ride was a Royal Enfield Standard 500. The machines were in absolutely pristine condition and well maintained by none other than our official mechanic of the trip, Omi Bhai, who's really good at, and when I say good, he's ace in the business, bro.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
After crossing approximately 30 kilometers from Leh and some breathtaking views of the river Indus, it was time now for some paid puja. We had our breakfast at Nimmo of some puri and aloo ki sabzi, and then headed out to our next pit stop, Moonland, which is near Lamaeuru Monastery. After a haul of over 80 kilometers from Nimmo, we stopped at a hotel named Tarpaling Restaurant, which is right below Moonland. One can see the entire valley. Moonland is so called as it reflects light on a full moon night. After a quick refreshments and mandatory photo shoot, we left for Mulbek that was awaiting for more lunch stories. To Mulbek was a breeze to ride as the ride was full of twisties and most of the riders were going gentle on the curves. I must specifically mention the quality and sustainability of roads built by our BRO, also known as Border Roads Organization, is at par to the national highways in India elsewhere. Post covering 60 kilometers, we stopped for lunch. Boy oh boy, the Rajma Chawal and the Chapati Dal eased the entire pain of the journey already. Post lunch, we decided to make a final halt to Kargil, as it was already 4:30 p.m. IST and we did not want to take the risk of riding in dark to Dras, which was another 70 kilometers from Kargil, totaling 150 odd kilometers. After covering a distance of 221 kilometers and 60 odd kilometers from Mulbek, that was our last stop for lunch. Finally, we headed back to Kargil, most historic place, especially for Indian subcontinent. After we reached our Hotel Rangyul, which is near District Session Court, our hotel receptionist let us know that there is a line of control which we can visit, which is approximately 5 kilometers from our hotel. We booked cabs and 18 of us went ahead to visit the mysterious line of control. Visiting line of control was definitely one among in my bucket list for sure. But I never thought that I would reach Kargil and I would be getting an opportunity to visit our line of control, the actual line of control between India and Pakistan. Post reaching the line of control, we zoomed our lenses, although it was a restrictive area, but then again we thought, why not? Let's do this. And opened up our cameras and could easily spot the Pakistani bunkers, the Pakistani flag, Indian bunkers, and the villages, the last village between India and Pakistan on Kargil sector, where villagers can be seen up ramping the hill with their cattles, which supply army supplies to the remote posts on top of these particular features. As you can also see, these white little huts built on the top of the hill is actually an Indian bunker, and you can also see on top of these features Indian flag as well. Henceforth, this video is only for informational purpose and I would not rather ask any of my viewers to reproduce this video. Finally, right now, as you can see, this is the Pakistani village on the actual line of control, and Zooming in would actually let you see the Pakistani soldiers in and around. And these are all the cattle that are moving around in herds, supplying the army equipment to their posts.